The criminal is not complicated. What you really fear is inside yourself. You fear your own power. You fear your anger, the drive to do great or terrible things. Now, you must journey inwards. You are ready. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe in your fears. Face them. To conquer fear, you must bask in the fear of other men. And men fear most what they cannot see.
From a place that said winning's impossible. Why debate? I can make it plausible. Pants chose the cold over the tropicals. Shouldn't I carry the load and break obstacles? Step on the cord, leave them exposed. Copycats, they bow down, master mode. I attract fake ass heroes apropos. Villain you know nothing about unless you listen. Enemies scared on the couch turning to wickets. It's gonna take Allah, Christ, Buddha, and voodoo to turn me from altered beast to mini poodle. Climb my way out of the streets, you wanna go back. Kaiju after my piece, better you know that. Define cool, should've flipped when they ain't pay me. Mind the tool, shit just clicked and got crazy. My mind the tool, shit just clicked and got crazy. Might have been sunk in a seat, was never lazy. Journey in the mystery, we was never the Brady's. Follow me into the mystery of things and let's see what it brings. A menace, spit at the storm, I'm not moving. Embracing the wind and all small contusions. Banking on the wind, losing help me learn. Ain't no substitution for work, screw what you heard. Creating absolution, the hating come with the perks. Hit him with a duke and your hating come with a curse. Yeah, I'm acting stupid, the knowledge is in the verse. The knowledge is in the verse. Misunderstood, not with the hoopla. Here before the coming in woo-ha. The leader, speaking in codes and got amnesia. Verbal can't walk with a limp, figure me weaker. Gorilla grata, the chimps, it's not Caesar. Letting up's not in my plans, who needs a breather? Letting up's not in my plan, who needs a breather?
I look back on the way I was then. That kid's long gone. This old man is all that's left.
Follow me into the mystery of things and let's see what it brings.
I gotta live with that. Rehabilitated. It's just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
My business has always been about making money. I work too hard to get here, to not being seen. I'm tired. La Faccion Ingobernable está aquí para humillar. And now is our time.
Started stealing 5-cent gums out the building store. Not sure why I did it, I just needed, plus I wanted more. Thinking digits, way before exhibiting uncanny powers. Thinking limits, and how I could break them. Thoughts of villain, I was feeling different. Street lights shine brighter, the block empty. Guilty at 16, my moves weren't really block friendly, low-key. Trying to make things right just made it horrible. Hoping me living out of spite will somehow torture you. Told Pops 1 grain of rice, I got a baby coming. Poverty, pills in life, I'm here to save you from it. Need to breathe, pounds in the car, smell like I'm hotboxing. Screw relief, lasso the stars through doors, not knocking. Stopping who? Rebels the motive and that ain't ever changing. The plan was to never lose, forever danger.
Everyone knows main eventer and so-called big name star mean nothing to me.
Look, sometimes you play with the bull, you get the horns from the corner, see the wool poking out, showing your form. Reminder Gramps watching my wrist, my inspiration for round table meetings with self about elevation. seething after looking for help. The hate targeted, yet staying cool since flip up shades. Kadeem Hardison, you stay in school. Yeah, I was warned, but never listened. Instead, I sat and watched my OGs fill up prescriptions. Instead of trading comics, was trading sticky for digits. See, the logic was move all this product and get this spitting. Though I lost my way back to the rhythm like an addiction. They don't often pay, and writing this murder makes me complicit, but who can stop me? Galactus returns. That line's simple, but the weight is like the dragon return. Dark whistle, diamond hive minds break every crystal. I ain't asking for respect, cause when you do, they'll dismiss you.
Remember, if you mess with the bull, you get the horn. Now, la Faccion Ingobernable take over.
Fresh out of Arkham, pen moving, voices made me do it. Spartan like the Bravery, got some crazy to it. Clint Barton, this is deeper than just good or bad. Flashpoint paradox, let go of what I could've had. Lex and they narratives, they never preach I'm humble. They speak without knowing, that's how niggas get in trouble. Costanza to you bubble boys, I'm really hated outside. Evil as a youngin', we robbed them, leaving them mouth wide. Reason why I ain't invited to they parties. They remember mine, we was gremlins on Bacardi. Dubbed themselves villain, they ain't never had to square up. You know nothing about the blocks hide and still had to lair up. Don't let the trees fool you, this is true, need exam shit. Was trying to be a hero but felt safer as a bandit.
Anakin's gone. I'm what remains.
We was building every day in my pop's garage. Counting money, plotting heavy, nigga, fuck the law. Thought I was ready, thought I knew it all already. All I really knew, I was tired of the pennies. Homie ratted, so the robbing stop. Catch me if you can at the telly, added to a knot. Wrap the proceeds in rubber bands. This is for the groceries, this is for the bills. This is for more dope, please. Looking back on those times, I love being free, but somehow still a public enemy like Chuck D. The culture's way bigger than me. This an issue in a volume of villainous shit without a costume. Over the hoping and wishing, I put a beat to it. Discovered dope in this diction and learned to speak fluent. Amused by depictions, you ain't seen my face. Fred Dukes, listen, none of y'all could fit in my space.
Pull the flag down, it's really me, the real villain.
The most villainous.
Pull the flag down, it's really me, the real villain.
The most villainous.
Should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost.
World at war, light up the night with red lightsabers. Cards etched in my mind and no, I won't waver. Padme, my lifesaver. Battery and backs back to my nature. Blank ink, fill the white paper. Labor, but where I'm from, the infrastructure broken. Ask about potential energy, well, I'm the spokesman. Angry, yet there's calm in the fury, not aggy. Just concentrated energy, purely fasting. Remember a time I had no choices. From Qui-Gon to Obi-Wan, still hearing voices. Some wish I just begun, already dead to them. Over stories y'all got wrong, but look who's telling them. As a kid, slave to the rhythm, the force free and Pastor Max said was destined for something, witness the meaning. Order 66, clone protocol to purge the sea. This wasn't part of the plan, but worked for me. Set over circumstance of life, I'm the first to blame. Anakin don't live here, y'all dealing with a deeper rage. From a place of hopelessness, a villain's made. Similar to Vader with this villain brain. Set over circumstance of life, I'm the first to blame. Anakin don't live here, y'all dealing with a deeper rage. From a place of hopelessness, a villain's made. Similar to Vader with this villain brain. This It's about protecting my love. It's ironic, right? Destroy it all, holding a grudge. Strikes atomic like belief different. Put up a fuss like an apprentice will. Sleep different, haunted by dreams of my intent to kill. Thrill, y'all consider me gone, laughing at rumors. More than a little withdrawn, molding the future. Obsessed with power to bring balance, a heavy weight to carry, but truly is necessary. We're deep in space, scary, wielding a gift. I had to harness. OG said, quiet your mind, that was the hardest. Travel the farthest. Nobody where I'm from made it this far. Ain't nobody made it to this star. I promise, lifting the sword, tapping the dark side by tapping in the horrors I live, stored in my archives. Knowing name Anakin here, I'm not a savior, just a villain. Learn to walk with the force, I'm Darth Vader. Set over circumstance of life, I'm the first to blame. Anakin don't live here, y'all dealing with a deeper rage. From a place of hopelessness, a villain's made. Similar to Vader with this villain brain. Set over circumstance of life, I'm the first to blame. Anakin don't live here, y'all dealing with a deeper rage. From a place of hopelessness, a villain's made. Similar to Vader with this villain brain.
Don't try it. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy this and not join them. Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness.
How in hell did this upside-down civilization get started?
You may well call it upside down, since you occupy its lowest level, and deservedly so.
Babies having babies, men acting like they women. Keep the rich in Mercedes and the poor trash you swimming. You can't call this living, everywhere there's propaganda. Record labels pushing rappers, pistols in the camera, and we know better. When did we start filming a man dying? Bring me no pleasure, cops left that man lying. Old steppers stuck on what they did, so they disconnected. Cold-tempered villains for the kids, so I don't respect it. Instead of books, we got TikTok knowledge. All for looks, but the inside's rotten. That Mad Hagen shit. Ultron, program the seas with no shamelessness. Wipe cultures off of the map and call it maintenance. Brains dead, we follow the vultures in your memory. For radicals that look and think we are who they pretend to be. Classical or rarity in this upside down world. Stubborn, keep it charity, we're all going downward. Nothing's what it seems. Better look again. Nothing's what it used to be. Always come to an end. Living in the future, we the legends of tomorrow. Now it's fitting, we the villains and it's upside down. I said nothing's what it seems. Better look again. Nothing's what it used to be. Always come to an end. Living in the future, we the legends of tomorrow. Now it's fitting, we the villains and it's upside down.
No more embellishments of this hell that we dwelling in. Studied development, dumbed us down with sedatives. Welcome to the upside down, we'll let you settle in. Where nothing's what it seems, traded dreams for dead presidents. Prices sitting higher than they've ever been. Everything went up except the wages that we're pressed to get. Smoking mirrors over the edge of the precipice. They poisoned the well, then got to selling us the medicine. Steal your light like Edison. Don't let them set the precedent. Harvested for data, ways to weaponize the rhetoric. Once abundant nowadays, gotta stretch it thin. Desecration of the source led to deficits. I can feel it, I know they see us as second string. I find unsettling what many had consensus in. Thinking melanin determines your intelligence. It made us revel in adrenaline to get a grip. Paarleh and villains stayed blessed, still resting in the sediments on a different resonance.
Nothing's what it seems. Better look again. Nothing's what it used to be. Always come to an end. Living in the future, we the legends of tomorrow. Now it's fitting, we the villains and it's upside down. I said nothing's what it seems. Better look again. Nothing's what it used to be. Always come to an end. Living in the future, we the legends of tomorrow. Now it's fitting, we the villains and it's upside down.
So, are you excited to be coming on our journey into mystery?
Think differently, amused by the dudes trying to mimic me. Confused cause I treat a claim critically. Do love, I share space with varied entities. When you see a steel cage, I'm doing the chemistry. Break down metals and hard rocks. Focus light, and I'm focused like cobras before they strike. Overnight success is a myth. I worked hard at this, enslaved by my need for freedom. A young Spartacus, enraged by the weight of my old earth is living. Cause it's not really living at all, part of the mission. Making sure Elizabeth's straight, a daily thought of mine. In a land where kids shoot kids, the world's Columbine. Hands all calloused and bruised from digging in the dirt. Telling my story by moonlight with a pound of perp. Lines blurred, heavy like moon night. The aim's still the same, and if that makes you sick, swallow some pain pills. Nothing's normal, the rain in the clouds in the sky, they should've warned you. I am something terrible, different, you're intelligent folk, that ain't a parable. Wicked with these words, these spells ain't comparable. Nothing's normal, the rain in the clouds in the sky should've warned you. I am something terrible, different, you're intelligent folk, that ain't a parable. Wicked with these words, these spells ain't comparable. Everyone's antagonist now, the shit's funny. The things people do when they pressed and head hungry. Bad guy, that ain't a flex, that's just who I am in his story, in her story. I'm like the son of Sam, owned it, atonement from past transgressions. I live the moments, losses are lessons if you decode it like a prophet. I took disses I should've bombed for, plotting on a master plan and then the encore. In the cold before any fans, no beat, just a beatbox. Some are revered, now need detox. It hurt my heart to see the homie like that. Shit, if your soul ain't in it, you can get a mic back. Life's like that, game I was given from my celly. Ain't really know my limits, now villains across the belly. At the court, after the scrimmage until the lights came on. Johnny Storm with this fire, nigga, I flame on. Nothing's normal, the rain in the clouds in the sky, they should've warned you. I am something terrible, different, you're intelligent folk, that ain't a parable. Wicked with these words, these spells ain't comparable. Nothing's normal, the rain in the clouds in the sky should've warned you. I am something terrible, different, you're intelligent folk, that ain't a parable. Wicked with these words, these spells ain't comparable.
Dr. Octavius, you've been paid. Now release Felicia and Mr. Jameson.
Release them? Don't insult my intelligence.
But you've got your money.
A good first installment.
Excellent.
Now, let me show you the purpose this will serve.
Soon, we will be together, and when we are, we will return to Adelan. We are not defeated. Not ever. Not ever. Not ever.
Rugged and regal, chilling in my villain's lair. Most hated and underrated, cause I started everything with flair. It is to do this, so let it sink in. Always outfox my opponents without even blinking. What the fuck was they thinking? They dig their own grave, why should I seek atonement? Give them they 15 minutes, let them have their moment. Empress of the underground, why these clowns feeling emboldened? By touches like Midas, it's golden. Strengthen my bloodline, line them up. Each motherfucker I'm folding like fancy napkins. I'm at the helm of this thing, I am the captain. I make it happen, come on and tap it. Smite on my enemies with my saliva. All 85ers, jivers and connivers. My audio apocalyptic, there won't be no survivors. Don't send your hoe to get at me, I'll unalive her. You're my tongue like a katana. Spew venom like I'm Black Mamba.
Envy's chillin', envy's chillin'. What more can I say? We the villains, we the royals. Skulls and roses follow the footsteps royal. That damn good and need a good check. Envy's chillin', envy's chillin'. What more can I say? We the villains, we the royals. Skulls and roses follow the footsteps royal. That damn good and need a good check. Black Bolt, born to a nigga with attitude. His first son born in this land, they know the magnitude. Everything the sun touches, Simba, is yours. Fix my vision board so sun hits the suicide doors. Should be living more, every incentive to get busy. Man, I live through wars, let karma get them, showing them pity. showed growth, that never means I'm better than you. It just means after one, I'm thinking Predator 2. Old heads said we royal, not because of Jews or status of king, but didn't believe cause there was a time I was a savage Prince Adam. Before I realized my sword was more than powerful. Sorry if this newfound strength could somehow sour you. A legacy, part of this inhuman royal family. My seeds, marry his seeds, conquer the galaxy. My people deserve peace and riches in abundance. You know them kings and queens, the skin sun-kissed.
Envy chillin', envy chillin'. What more can I say? We the villains. Envy chillin', envy chillin'. What more can I say? We the villains. Envy chillin', envy chillin'. What more can I say? We the villains.
Let me say my last goodbye. Stench of evil creeps from deep within the blackened eye.
The chosen one, the boy may be.
Never saw this shit.
Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were silenced.
Appeared from holes in the wall like the beyond. The light steered some straight in the falls. You gotta ponder before you move. They don't wanna see villain taking in views. If you made me, make for yourself, you can't lose. Freeze the frame, please, right there. I show you where hearts breaking. Niggas busy throwing they rocks and say they start chasing. Imagine dying from cops, the world we living in. Perfect breeding ground for the villains of Gotham pillaging. Weird, I see the sounds, I'm just making sure you see it too. Looking down, scared of these heights, the unbelievable happen. Ducking Imperial speeders, we just had passion for rapping. Lost some, changed my demeanor. Clones got me searching for patents. Left home, I was nice with the pill. I should've stuck with it. Either way, the people from home gon' be your worst critic. Revisit this, balance to the force is a myth. The pain I'm living with gotta be the source of this gift. The Phantom Menace, a disturbance in the norm. Why they try condemn us? See the devil's true to form from the shadows brewing. All those lies can't prevent this. The ones like me, a Phantom Menace. They don't know how I made it this far. Here's food for thought. Pay attention, cause knowing your lane is where it starts. You're offended, but tell me how you feel after extended cuts. Was never really, if you asking, are we friends or what? For those that stuck with me, I'm so sorry for the absence. Disappearing for my mental, blowing trees, burn the labyrinth. He's a menace, a threat to the foundation. Been underground waiting, be respectful of mutation. Darth Maul from a long line of savages. Closer so the giants look small, the law of averages. I'm due for an entrance of epic proportions. And a night with figure fours and my enemies forfeit. Your lordship, the man with the plan. The red skull from my warship. From heart to my hand, the past successful. Gotta deal with me, villain ain't a flash in the pan. Villain is the Phantom Menace, whoever's reign is ended. The Phantom Menace, a disturbance in the norm. Why they try condemn us? See the devil's true to form from the shadows brewing. All those lies can't prevent this. The ones like me, a Phantom Menace.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
Welcome to the World Science Symposium. Gotham University is honored to host this distinguished gathering. Here, the greatest minds in science will discuss and exchange exciting new ideas in technology.
Fresh out the womb, key and ignition, let's go. Using the wisdom from ages, blessed ahead and keep going, the best decision. Been living, no limit, all there is tank smoke. Legends from the past. gotta thank both. Thoughts never waver, they cut through like obsidian. Course these moves major, I ain't had no way in Vivian. Gamma infected, dirty shoes on your couches. Scheming like Bray Wyatt, a rat fiends in your house, bitch. Perfect storm in this climbing, cheers to climbing up. Ladders of success from butcher blazing and lining. Close the door, keep the pest out. And no, I'm not concerned with who best out. Infinity stones create the best route. At home with elevated minds in the driver's seat. A zone I was praying for, the cost was my privacy. Moving swiftly, silently on some ninja shit. Sharp like a needle, just catching on, I've been a prick. If you think the same way, heavy matters on the line. Go and get it every time. 1, 2, 1, 2. I shine and you shine, I climb and you climb. Cause for means of the mind. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep, came from the bottom, we'll climb together. Iron sharpen iron, yo, my nigga, we'll shine forever. One win, we all win. That's how we doing it. Ain't no fucking handouts, just hustle for the movement. Came from the trenches where hope was a maybe. Dreams crack like pavement, hunger pains on the daily. No rich uncle, you know, feeling in my story. Long rights to ramen noodles, if you war stories. Ain't had a silver spoon, just silver linings. Every lesson taught a lesson, read between the writings. Mama prayed over bills, pop slipped like stocks. So we turned pain to profit, made a way up off the block. Now it's meetings over meals, used to split a plate. Told my dog if I eat, he gon' get his own steak. No envy, no hate, just like minded minds. One shine, we all shine, then we the fucking sky, nigga.
If you think the same way, heavy matters on the line. Go and get it every time. 1, 2, 1, 2. I shine and you shine, I climb and you climb. Cause for means of the mind. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We will create our hope.
We going up.
We will create our destiny. We will create our will.
Came up from sandboxes, building with Jews, playing with G.I. Joes to growing up, playing with tools and chasing after hoes. A father figure raising my cubs outside the jungle still. T showing all out of love, knowing the jungle will eat the unsuspecting alive that's on the way up. What happened to the brotherhood? Shared rum from the same cup. Up now as far as I seen, it's pride before the fall. Run down but picking up steam, warning before the squall. Sun's down, leaving the shift, the clock is somewhere else in real time. Life is a bitch, and after all your wealth, savage, no church in a while. No room for extra baggage, no room for bearing and smile when you can barely manage. No complaints, this the road I chose to travel. Far from a saint, but past mistakes make this a gamble. Chances cool to take, be the water formless and ever flowing. Felt stuck, trapped, and now this elevator's going up. We going up. Yeah. We going. This elevator's going up. Yeah. We going up. And this elevator's going up. Life is peaks and valleys. I was tweaking with my pockets full. Lost it all, it humbled me. Wolf against a loader bull. Lust for dough controlling me. A hollow needed exercising. But what would you expect? The bills incentivizing. Peanut butter breakfast, lunch and dinner was the same thing. Felt like I was drowning, but that didn't stop it raining. Can't fathom toasting progress is somewhat unbelievable. Was looked at like a novice, known for chasing unachievable. And honest, moving forward was scary, hated to change. Years later and I'm married and still testing my range. Bullseye, hit marks, hated kids, still got it. Look, making marks, nothing, only problem was the profit. Was rushing hard work just to change my situation. Took for me to slow down to achieve this elevation. And the money came, pennies, but the pennies add up. See, we don't count the same, I'm grateful for not much in my cup. Up. We going up. This elevator's going up.
We will not let anyone or anything stop us, because nothing
we going
us from being free.
This elevator's going up.
It wasn't your skills that impressed me. You showed something beyond that. Creativity, versatility, intelligence. These are the traits that define a great swordsman. And these are the traits that define you.
Medicine is something to me the best weapon. The war already won, I point my sword in your direction. A collection of my inner heartbeats. A manifested sword, I'm in this shit until my heart cease. And gone forevermore. Until then, I travel barren lands, footprints in the sand. For my children, coming in this world, stretching out my hand. Inspiration to swing swiftly. My appetite ravenous, doing better. Please excuse my savageness. Y'all scoffed at me, Joker origin story. My cross to bear, who's stopping me? Making my intentions known without a care. See poverty, see cats who at dough, begging at off ramps. A common thief, carrying loads, prepared for combat. Cause that can't be me, my pride too much. With 10 rings, I conquer all if they still in my clutch. Remain myself in images. A struggle face grimacing. The bladesmith who made the grass cutter fly for positioning.
I'm on the brink, giving them jabs. They thought I still ain't have a hook or two left. Peasants dead at the entrance. I'm on the road, don't need no commission or none. I got it on my own, that's how I'ma finish. We live until death do us. The light shine from the vines through us. A part of me still want position, but then again I know the ropes. I'm holding on with my all. You niggas on a slippery slope. You bound to fall, hold them up. Kiss my toe, think I showed enough. Like Leroy, I give you a brawl. It's a lot to miss, shake it off. I had a battle with my own intent. Took them down, left them in awe. That's not my best dish, diddling. A load of rejuvenance, we got it out the pillage. Niggas need sleep just because. Hit them where it hurt the most at. Float back, you not enough to bear me.
You told me you didn't know if you were worthy. But I believe that you are more worthy than any man I have ever trained. There. My latest invention.
What, a police box?
Of course not.
This is Tardis.
Tardis?
It stands for Time Relative Dimension in Space.
To my son, a magician with these words spark vision. Young Padawan you earned when you first learned to listen. Taking back the days I would burn. Pen moving on its own. Phone ringing, not concerned with the distant tone. Aaliyah singing, blocking out the words, writing to the beat. Ran through whatever's coming through the door for me to eat. No job, hyenas in the shadows, hear the teeth grinding. Lost one family over chasing after dreams hiding. Climbing through space and time, it's all recorded. There's a war going on outside that I can't forfeit. Gorgeous, the walls that I built, a way to cope. Something about releasing this energy got me stoked. Build these worlds with these bars, I'm playing Lego. A small mind just won't understand, so what do they know? Ink drops, fueled by my life, this not for amateurs. Stuck in my old ways, this damn flux capacitor. Travel notes from spending all my time in the Tardis. Words I spoke, same when I started. Take a trip for recharging. Inspiration comes along minds highways. Writing down these moments, cause at any time may. Some writing hope in the game, some write dealing with pain. Some write to get props, some thinking of fame. I gain nothing, just clearing my brain. Started with poetry. Pops yelling, food got already, he just did groceries. Gotta make money, my elders, they found an easy way. Had every hope this would pan out, needed to eat today. Escape from the mountains at hand, sinister melodies. Sharpen darts before my demands, who is you telling me? Stepped away once I was bored, looking at the floor. This time, facing the window, enough space to explore. This time, leaning the differences between you and I. Live my truth, you living in lies. Bring your crew to minds, from the stoop to a doctor's source. And still starving to see what new worlds I could reach in my Tardis.
This machine in which you travel, the Tardis,